Hi, Jess. I love doing this to my face. It feels so refreshing. I need to clean my camera really bad. I'm gonna put my extensions in, but I figured I'd come say hi since I'm have like a fast little break before I have to go feed baby boy. Thank you for the stars. I have my retainer in, you guys, so I always sound crazy when I have him on. Thank you, you guys. My recovery has been hard. Like, hard. Like, I've been going through it. I think I'm gonna have to go back to the emergency room, like, pretty soon here. Tomorrow, if anything, I don't know. Hold on, guys. I should have brought my heat protectant. But I've missed you guys. Hi, Irene. Thank you, you guys. I don't have my my tripod's not in here. But so little story time. I have my retainer, you guys, so if I sound a little crazy, that's why. But I'm so happy to see you guys. I will be, hopefully, let me push this back and see if I could put you guys here and you don't fall. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Val. Hi, Lynette. Oh, first of all, I want to say thank you to everybody that sent gifts from the baby registry. I'm still missing a bunch of them because they send them to me in bundles. And they send it, I think it's every week, they send an order out to me. So since we got discharged from the hospital a little later, I barely picked up all my gifts, but I know I have more coming in. So it's not that I know some of you guys have been asking if I received your gifts. I haven't opened them yet because I wanted to do them with you guys. But I'm waiting to get all of them. So I'm still missing some. But thank you for all the gifts. You guys are amazing. Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate every single one of you that sent me a gift for the baby. Hi, Gail. Thank you. Hi, Maxine. Thank you. So I'm just gonna air blow dry my hair really fast, so that way I could put my extensions in, since I washed my hair out. But yeah, we had to stay in the hospital an extra 2 days. And my delivery was so scary, you guys. Like, literally, I was super, like, what I didn't want to, like, I didn't want a C-section no matter what. My induction was on April Fool's. We went in there, it started, like, my whole process, and then the baby just didn't want to come out. He was in it, like, he just didn't want to come out. But this is the scariest thing ever that I'm still dealing with. So they told me I have up to 10 days to get better. If not, I have to go to the emergency room, and then they have to do like more to see what's going on with me. All right, let me touch it. But after I delivered the baby, because I got epidural, right? I got my epidural like towards the end. I didn't even want to get it, but my nurse insisted in me getting it because I was getting so many contractions. Like, my contractions were back to back and really, really bad. But baby would not like budge. He would not drop, and I would not dilate. When I first got there, they gave me like that little pill, which I don't even know what it's called, but that little pill they give you to thin out your cervix. And for that, you have to wait 4 hours before they could give you another one, or before they decide to do anything else. So we did that, waited for 4 hours, and I didn't even open up half a freaking inch. Like, didn't even move. Hi, Hilda, thank you. Thank you, you guys. Hi, Melissa, thank you. I know, I haven't came live because I'm still going through it. I don't know what the hell is wrong with me. Thank you, Sarah. I need to take my retainer out. But anyways, after, since I almost had to get a C-section because I was not going our way, and towards the end, baby's shoulder got stuck when I was pushing him out. So they had no choice but to like, basically shove him back in, push on my stomach, and twist him around. Oh my God, that shit was so painful and scary. Like, it was, even though it hurt so bad and I had the epidural, that I could still feel it. The pain was so bad. And let me tell you, hubby is traumatized. He's like, we're not having no more babies. He was really like scared because, dude, like, I don't know what the hell, but he was my biggest baby. He was almost 8 pounds, 21 inches long. All my other kids were under 7 pounds, so he was pretty big. But his shoulder got stuck when he was coming out, and I don't know. I'm gonna post a picture of like what happened so you guys can see. And that's when my the delivery doctor was like, if you don't push him out like in the next 2 pushes, we have no choice but to do an emergency C-section, or they were gonna use like the little tools to suck him out, like pull him out. And I was like, hell no. So I pushed, like, obviously I did what I had to do, and then that's when the shoulder thing happened. Anyways, after that, the next day, you guys, oh my God, like, well, not the next day, like hours after, you know how your epidural starts to wear out? Well, I started feeling everything, but then I noticed, like, later on in the day, I couldn't feel the right side of my body, like, behind my knee. I know it's hard. Should I take my retainer out? Hold on. Okay, so behind, like, you know, your knee in the front, but the back part of your knee, from there, like basically from right here, the back of my knee, going all the way up to half of my butt on the right side, I have no feeling. I can't feel nothing. Like, I still can't feel anything. It's like super numb. It's like like it literally feels like I still have the epidural going. So I didn't really think nothing of it because I just figured, oh, well, it might just take a little bit longer, you know, because the guy that did my epidural, he did so good that I didn't have to ask them to pump like more medication to make it stronger. Like, he did such a good job that like it lasted good enough, it was strong enough, it was perfect. But then hours after that, I still didn't have no feeling. The next day, I still didn't have no feeling. So that's when I told him, like, I can't feel nothing behind my freaking knee, all the way up half my butt cheek, only on the right side. And they brought in the doctor that did my epidural, and he said that everything was fine. Like, on his end, everything he did was perfectly fine on his end. But the only thing that was concerning was the baby's shoulder getting stuck when he was coming out. So that's the only thing that they could think of that caused some kind of damage inside of me. Because besides that, him getting, I know this is too much information, but like his shoulder getting stuck while he was coming out, that he basically ripped me, not on the outside, but the inside of me. I had to get stitches in the inside. I'm like, what the fuck? Because, and I don't know if it was due to the baby getting stuck or because of when they, you know, they did all that crazy shit to get his shoulder unstuck. If that's what caused me to get ripped in the inside and then they had to stitch me up. I don't know. So the guy said that everything was fine and that I had up to 10 days to get feeling back. Has that ever happened to any of you guys? Hey, mamas, hi. Hi, Selena. Thank you, guys. Maybe your nerve was damaged. Paula, that's what they think, but look at, like, I honestly think, I thought that since the beginning that it had something to do with my nerves, because it just, instead of getting better, it got worse. And now today is officially the 8th day that I have no feeling. And it's scary because I'm like, dude, like, what if I stay like this for the rest of my life? Hi, Missy. Yes, I was in labor for hours, you guys. The first 8 hours, they gave me two of those little pills, and it didn't work. They gave me one, waited 4 hours, I hadn't even budged. Then they gave me another one, didn't even budge. But the scary thing was that my contractions were back to back. Remember I kept telling you guys during my lives, like, that I kept getting like the Braxton contractions? I started getting them really early. So whenever they started the whole process, they got worse. So whenever, by the second time that they gave me the little pill, it basically still didn't work. So at this point, it had already been 8 hours of us trying to get me to dilate, and nothing happened. So then they put the balloon. The good thing I had the epidural, because I heard the balloon is so fucking painful when you do it without the epidural. But luckily at that point, I already had gotten my epidural, which honestly I could have hanged, but my nurse, for whatever reason, she wanted me to get the epidural. So whatever. They put the balloon thing in me. I had it in there, which they had said you could leave it in there up to 12 hours, but they left it in there for a certain, I don't remember how many hours, to be honest. And that didn't make nothing happen. Oh, actually it did. I think it went from being less than 1, like I was halfway to 1, and then I went to 3 with the balloon. They took the balloon out, and then that's when they gave me the Pitocin, but they didn't want to give me a lot of it because of my contractions coming in so badly. So I ended up getting a small dose. Shit, sorry you guys, I don't have my tripod. They gave me a low dose of Pitocin just to get me going. And then I waited for hours with that, and then at that point they had to get the peanut thing, and then they were moving me from side to side. Like, I was really going through it. The baby didn't want to come out. So that's why when he got, like, when his shoulder got stuck, I personally think, I don't think it was the epidural. I think it was caused from me. So the guy that, the doctor said that it could have been, the doctor and the person that does the epidural said, it's possible that whenever the baby's shoulder got stuck, whenever they twisted him around and that, like the doctors did, that could have damaged something in the inside, but they wouldn't know. Like, they have to go and do all these ultrasounds and all this other stuff, which that's going to end up happening if I don't get my feeling back in the next 2 days. But then they also said that it could have been from all the strength that I put into pushing him, that could have made me damage a nerve or something. Because after being there, we stayed there for 5 days because the baby got moved to peds. I think it was like the 4th day, I noticed that I started losing feeling on the right side of my foot, like after the second toe. So you have your big toe, and then you have another toe, and then you have these 3, right? Right? Yeah. So these 3, from the top of my toe all the way to the heel, I have no feeling either. So as of right now, I can't feel anything. Like, literally, like, when I tell you guys, when I sit down, I have to literally, like, make sure that my ass is on the seat because I can't feel shit. Like, I literally can't feel nothing. So I'm kind of getting a little nervous about it because they said not to worry about it. They also said it could be a blood clot because you guys should see how bad my legs and my feet are swollen. So I'm kind of freaking out. I've been trying really hard to not get depressed and stay strong because I've been really going through it, man. And then the baby gave us like a scare too. And we were there for a while because they had to put him under like the blue light because his skin was a little yellow. So luckily we did that for a full day, and then he passed his levels and we were able to come home. And now we're doing like the natural sunlight thing where you put him in the sun to get his colors back. But I'm just like, bro, it's been a tough one. And now, like, I'm just grateful and thankful to be home. But I'm just kind of like, bro, like really worried about my leg. That I can't feel anything. I don't know if that's ever happened to any of you guys. If it has, please let me know. But I'm just grateful that I didn't get a C-section. And one of the nurses that was there after I gave birth, she was saying that they should have did a C-section on me because of the way the baby's shoulder was stuck. Like, they should have did a C-section instead of, because Michael said, he said it was like they were doing like wrestling with you. He said that nurse literally like jumped on your stomach and pushed like down super hard on my belly to push the baby down. And then the nurse, the main doctor, was inside my vajayjay twisting around, and oh my god, it hurt so fucking bad. But my baby, oh, I love my baby so much. He's so tiny. Well, he's tiny because he's a newborn, but the fact that he was almost 8 pounds is mind-blowing because all my babies have always been less than 7 pounds. I can walk, but the only thing that sucks is my feet. My feet have been really, really swollen, right? But now that I've been like at home, I've been like trying to stay off my feet and putting like my feet up to to try to get rid of the swelling. And the swelling has been going down, but only on my left side. It just seems like my right side of my body is all fucked up. So on my right side, it's super, super bad. Like my mom is all stressing out too because she's like, your legs and it looks bad. And now that I can't feel nothing on the bottom of my foot, that's what scares me, because you would think that I should be getting better and start feeling a little bit more of my leg and stuff, but instead of improving, I'm losing more feeling. Yeah, he's a big boy. I know some people are like 8 pounds, that's nothing. But for me, it is, because all my babies have been less than 7 pounds, and he was almost 8 pounds and 21 inches long. And then they didn't even know, like, the whole process that they kept checking me. The doctor's like, well, I don't know if your water broke or not, because all I could feel is hair, because my baby has so much hair. I mean, that boy could have chongos already. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, you guys. I can't wait for you guys to meet him and me share him with you guys. But I haven't even gone live or anything today. We had an amazing day. My baby shit all over my hand. He did like a whole water gun squirt all over my hand. But he's like the sweetest baby ever. Oh my God, Irene, yes, that's a big baby. My smallest baby was 4 pounds. Oh, that's a tiny little baby. Aww. From Houston, Texas. Thank you, Melissa. But yeah, but my thing is, I like, now that I think of it, because at the time I really didn't really process it, because I was just going through it through my whole labor thing. My thing was, you're asking me if my water broke, and I'm telling you it didn't, because I haven't leaked nothing. I haven't felt anything, but you keep saying you could feel the baby's hair, that you could feel a lot of hair. So don't you think if you could feel the baby's hair, then that clearly means the bag already popped, right? Like it's already open if you could feel the top of his hair. But she kept asking me, like, I don't know. And then they like tried to break my water, and nothing would happen. She was all in there poking and shit. But yeah, my recovery has been really hard. I'm going through the healing stage with the stitches. Like, yeah, it was a lot. I was 8 pounds, my girls were 6. Wow, yeah, my baby boy was big. That's why I kept telling you guys during my pregnancy, some of you guys kept saying that I wasn't big, and I'm like, girl, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a big baby. Like, I knew it was. I just knew it. And I think that's another reason why my labor was so tough, was because he was such a big baby. Because all my other kids have been less than the 7 pounds, so this is like a big difference, right? But the fact that his shoulder, and I just didn't want a C-section, you guys, so I mean, I had to push, like, I was pushing so hard. And then I don't know if you guys remember, before the last time I spoke, when I went live, I told you guys I lost my hearing on my right side. So when I went to get induced, I still couldn't hear in my ear. So when I was pushing baby out, my ear was popping so fucking bad. And then, well, both ears. But the doctor, what do they call the doctor that does the epidural? He was saying when you put a lot of pressure, like if you push extremely hard, that causes your ears to pop, and that can also mess with like my nerves. Sugar Pickfoot or Pickford. Thank you. I'm like, wait, what? I love your shirt. Thank you, Stephanie. I'm so happy for you. Thank you. I can't wait for you guys to meet baby with all you tias. But again, you guys, I don't want you to think that I'm ignoring you guys about the gifts. I got them sent. They were all shipped to my P.O. box. And the way the baby list where I have the baby's registry, I have it scheduled where I rather them bundle up all the gifts and then send them all once a week. So I'm still missing a good portion of them. But I just want to thank everybody that sent gifts, you guys. I know you guys don't know me personally. It was like, you know, my family. It was mainly like, you know, for my family and those of you that were asking. So I just want to say thank you for all of you guys that sent gifts. Honestly, thank you. I really appreciate it. And yeah. As soon as I get the rest of them, like, let me show you. They're all, well, not all of them, but this is what I have right here so far. So, once I get the rest, I want to open them with you guys. And then if I haven't sent you a thank you or anything like that, that's because I'm waiting to receive all of them. And then the nice thing about the registry thingy, it gives you like a list of everybody that sent gifts. So yeah, I will be sending thank you letters too. You guys are amazing. Thank you. And it helped out so much, you guys, too. A lot, you guys, if you guys didn't know, all my family lives in Santa Fe. So I don't have any family out here. Luckily, my mom came out here and she stayed with us. The first 2 days of me having baby, she came up here and she helped with the kids and stuff. And then, luckily, when she went back home, it was the weekend. So that helped out a lot with the kids. But I can't wait for you guys to see, like, my kids' reactions when they met the baby. You guys will be, like, in shock. It's crazy to say that the last person that I thought that was going to be, like, crying, like, very emotional crying to meet their brother, I was mind blown to even see that happen because my kids, they like try to act all tough. Antoinette, I know, thank you. I missed coming live, but I don't know. I guess I'm not like every other person on social media that takes advantage of their situation and they just want to put everything on social media for a few coins. But to me, it was no, like, I'm not gonna go and I'm not trying to say nothing shady or messed up, but I kind of feel like ever since I've never been the type to go and ask anybody, like if I'm going through something bad, I never go and post and be like, I need prayers or this and this is happening. I need prayers. If you guys could please pray for us and keep our family in your prayers. I don't do that stuff ever. Like ever do I ever do that stuff. The first time I did do that was for my dog, for Troubles, and I really gratefully, like, I'm thankful and grateful for every single one of you that commented and showed love and shared with me that you were, you know, praying for my family and my dog. I know it's just a dog, but that was my dog. But I kind of feel like by doing that, I don't know if it's just me, but there's very evil people out there, and some of you might be praying, you know, for something positive and to turn something negative into something positive. But there's also people out there that be praying on negative shit. And for all you know, they might be the reason why my doggy didn't make it. And that's just how I feel. I could be wrong, but that's just how I feel. The first time I ever went and asked for prayers, my dog didn't make it. We had to put him down. So everything that we went through, that's why I didn't even want to tell anybody my due date. I didn't want to tell anybody when I was in labor. I wanted to wait till baby was out and healthy. Like, I could be like all these other girls that share everything on fucking social media. They even feel so comfortable to pee on live. That's not me. That's definitely not me. So, to me, social media is social media, and my family is my family. Like, not everything is meant for social media. And I sure as hell ain't like a attention-seeking kind of person. So, yeah, that's why I haven't really been going live, because I'm still dealing with my whole situation with my leg. And we didn't even get, like I said, we didn't get discharged till 5 days after. And I'd rather just come and share with you guys stuff that already happened, instead of being like, oh, you guys, look, like I'm pushing and holding the phone, look, baby's shoulder's stuck in me. Just like the phone like this. Hi, you guys. Hold on. Look, the baby's shoulder's stuck in me. I mean, I'm just saying, I guarantee you there's a few girls out there on Facebook Lives that would do that. Well, that's not me. I promise you that's not me. I could never, man. Oh, that's funny. I'm serious, Georgia. Like, I really feel like there's too much people share too much stuff unnecessary. And I get it. They do it for money. Like, who doesn't like money? But sometimes I feel like there's a lot of things that don't need to be shared on social media. Like, wait till afterwards and then you can share, right? But yeah, that's how I was like, once I'm doing a little better, I'll go live and share with you guys. And honestly, I was gonna go live on supporters and just share on there, but I also know there's a lot of you guys that are here that are not on supporters that have been messaging and asking about baby boy and stuff. But you guys know I'm right? Like, there's a lot of people that will do anything, like anything for a little fucking clout. And no. But I don't want anybody to feel like I'm coming at you guys like disrespectful or in any way, because I feel like me asking for prayers for my dog, to me, I kind of feel like somebody out there was probably praying something negative for something bad to happen to my dog, and that's exactly what happened. And that's why I never asked for prayers. And I'm probably wrong, but that's just how I feel, because sadly, there is a lot of evil people on social media. And there is, let's just say, at least a good handful of very loyal, faithful girls that don't like me, that watch me and probably wish the worst upon me. And I wouldn't put it past them. So that's why I'd rather just certain things I keep to myself. How am I talking? I have my bottom retainer in there. I just had a baby girlie. I did not get my teeth done. Rosalie, thank you, girlie. Oh my God, Rosalie, I was telling Michael, I was telling my husband what you were saying about the ojo thing for the, well, not the ojo thing, sorry, what was it for the full moon thing? Wait, eclipse thing. And he was all freaking out. You know, he started Googling it. But look, you know what? Now that I think about it, look at what happened with my delivery. And I didn't do the safety pin or the red little ribbon, and I didn't do none of that. And look at my delivery, it was so tough. What if it's due to not doing that? No, I have my bottom retainer on, and it does that for whatever reason. it gives me like a lisp. And when I wear my top retainer, it's even worse, man. Like, even worse. But yeah, I know a lot of you guys were messaging me too, that you guys were praying for me and baby. So thank you, you guys. When I delivered for my delivery for labor, I had like a really hard delivery, and the baby's shoulder got stuck. And now I'm thinking, like, what if it's the whole eclipse thing? I don't know. Now I'm scared. If I have another baby, no, pues no. This time I'm listening about the whole the eclipse thing. I've never like done any of that. Like, I've heard it, but I also have like a lot of family members that have always done, like, you know, wearing the what is it, the safety pins and stuff. Thank you, Kat. Thank you. Yeah, that's true, but this I think this had a lot to do with baby being so much bigger than my other kids. And he just didn't want to get out. He was like, I'm cool in here, leave me. Well, by the time I got induced, I was 39 weeks. I want to say 39 weeks and 2 days. So when I had him, I was 39 weeks and 3 days. He was actually born on my stepdad's birthday and my little brother's birthday. All three of them shared the same birthday. And then my oldest, Nathaniel, his birthday is 2 days after baby's birthday. So I gave birth to a newborn on April 2nd, and then on April 4th was my oldest son, which he turned 18. Is that not insane? I didn't even get to celebrate his birthday. I didn't even get to go and post, like, do a little shout out on my Facebook, because you guys know I always do that. Like, my children are my freaking world. And I always try to do something, you know, to share with you guys as well. And I feel horrible that I didn't even get to do that. I got him a cake. The cake is still literally on the table because he doesn't want to do it. I don't know why. I guess he's 18 and he don't care no more, but that breaks my heart. That breaks my heart. Baby is almost 8 pounds. He's a little shy to 8 pounds. 21 inches long. He's my biggest. I was really shocked, to be honest. Like, well, I knew he was gonna be big already, but I was shocked that he was that big. Thank you, Rosalie. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, I'm very grateful. But it makes me kind of sad because, like, I didn't get my tubes tied. I've said that if I were to have another baby, then I would, but then I'm done after that. If I were to have another baby. But hubby is very traumatized after this one. Like, very traumatized. And he's like so protective, like really protective of me. And you guys should have seen him. Like, he was, I don't know why I always have bad luck with nurses. But yeah, one of the nurses that was in the delivery side, she was very rude, man. Like, and I try to be like, I'm not one of those annoying patients that will ring the little thing for any little thing, like pushes the little nurse thing and like, oh, can you bring me water? Can you bring me ice? And I know that in our reality that, like, they're supposed to do that. They're supposed to, you know, help you. But I don't like to be that annoying person. Like, I'd rather do whatever I can to avoid bothering them, because I know there's other patients as well that, especially in the delivery room. But the day that baby was born, he was the only one that was born that day. There was a baby that was born the day before us, so they were already down the hall. But she was so freaking rude, man. Like, so rude. Like, I was having a hard time with the breast pump that they gave me because I'm only breastfeeding. Baby has not had any formula. But like, as a mother, if you've already have kids, you know your body, right? Like, you know what you can produce, you know what your body can handle. And this nurse, I kept telling her that the pump wasn't working, but she kept insisting that I was just not producing milk. And I'm like, lady, I'm telling you, like, normally with my kids, I could start pulling like full freaking things of milk. Well, not milk, but that other stuff. And she was like kind of like arguing with me about it. Like, she literally told me and Michael that she didn't know how to work the machine, because I was like, well, the other nurse didn't even tell me how the machine works, like all these buttons. Like, she didn't tell. All she told me was, don't push this button, and to like to not push one button, the other button was to turn it up or down, and that's all she told me. And then she left. So I was like, okay, well, how do you turn it off? I didn't know how to turn it off. And I think I thought I had messed it up by pushing one of the buttons to try to see if that would turn it off, but it didn't. So then when I asked the second nurse, she was being so rude about it, and she's like, you just got to understand that you're not producing enough milk, a lot of milk right now. You're not producing, you just gave labor, blah, blah, blah. And then she's like, I know there's some mothers out there that can't even get a drop the first day. And I'm like, I understand that, but I'm telling you, like, I know my body. Like, I'm telling you, I know my body. And then she's like, well, I don't know. She said, I don't know how this pump works. I'm going to have to go watch a video. And I'm just like, what the heck? It's your job. I mean, you literally, I could understand if you're a regular nurse and you do everything, you know, like everything. You're not just specifically babies. Okay, maybe that's understandable that you don't know how to work a breast pump. But you're specifically a nurse in the delivery side of the hospital, where your job is to focus on mothers that just gave birth to babies, which most likely, majority of them are going to be breastfeeding, and you don't know how to work the pump. Like, she was so freaking rude. Oh, I was so mad. Oh, dude, I was so mad. Because I'm like, what the hell? And I'm like, don't worry about it. Like, I'll watch a video. And hubby actually was the one that figured it out. And she didn't even bother. She was just being so rude, you guys. Like, so rude. And finally, when we were getting transferred to peds, the midwife was like telling me, because I was like, it just seems like you guys are just rushing to get us out of here. Because the other lady was all trying to say that I had to leave the baby and I couldn't go with the baby. And I said, I'm leaving my son here. What the hell? And then the midwife's like, no, you're not leaving the baby. You guys are just getting transferred to peds. And I'm like, well, that's not what the other girl was saying. And then I said, I don't know what's going on, but it just seems like you guys are rushing all this whole process. And then she said, I'll have a talk with the nurse. And I said, no, it's okay. You don't have to tell her nothing, just because I just didn't want to cause problems, right? And I'm like, so I said, no, it's okay. You don't have to tell her anything. It's fine. Because we were getting moved anyways, right? And then she says, I'll have a talk with her. She said, unfortunately, there's going to be times that the patient and the nurse, their vibes just don't get along. And I said, what? I said, I don't have a problem with her, but clearly she does, if you are saying stuff like that. But you know what I think is that whenever the main doctor came to like tell us that we were getting transferred because of the baby's condition, and hubby was like, made it a point to let them know that that lady didn't know, the nurse didn't know how to do the pump, because she was like in shock herself too. I'm pretty sure she probably went and told the nurse something, you guys, and that's why she was all mad at me and being a big old bitch. But do you guys not agree with me? Like, if that's your job, that's like being a bank teller or a cashier and you don't know how to count money. That's like majority your job. So why would you, like, it was just weird. But she was being so rude to us. And then when we went to Pete's, they were so nice to me. Like, oh, I love them there. They were so nice. But this lady was just being rude on purpose because, like, I literally felt like we were being judged by her, like, since the beginning that she got there. Because even, like, the other nurse, she kept telling us, like, we're supposed to come in once an hour to check on you and make sure everything's okay and if you need anything. But she's like, I don't want to bother you guys. If you need anything, let me know. I'll come in here once in a while, but not every hour so you can rest. Tell me why this one kept coming in every freaking hour or more than every hour. She was just being very, very rude. But I just felt like, hi, cuz. I didn't even see you. I've been taking care of 9 puppies. Aww. And they're 4 weeks old. It's hard. It's like taking care. Wait. Like taking care of. Oh, okay. 9 puppies. Wow. I miss my dog. Oh my god, I gotta show you guys something. I don't have it. It's upstairs. And I gotta get off anyways because baby has his feeding time is coming up. But I got the most precious gift from Irene. Oh, I was so like, that made me cry. I was having such a tough freaking day the day before yesterday, and then I opened a package because my mom ordered me some stuff, right? And I thought it was that. And it was this most cutest freaking blanket of my dog. Oh, I got all emotional. And I'm just like, dude, I better not get freaking all depressed. April babies, wish him a happy birthday. Wow, he is big. Oh, you did? You added your blonde back? The hospital breast pump is awful. Yes, but my, like, on it, like, it just made me so mad that, like, how do you not know how to work it, bro? Like, how? Oh, and then you know what is so weird? I mean, I don't know if this is a new thing or this is just a Rio Rancho thing, but basically, like, in Santa Fe, well, the last time I had a baby was 7 years ago, right, with Jaden, and it was in Santa Fe. But in Santa Fe, whenever they cut the baby's cord, they put like a little clip. I don't know if this is what they do where you guys live, but over there they used to do that. I don't know if it changed or what, but anyways, they do like a little clip, right, on the belly button, the little piece that's hanging. Sorry, that's my alarm. It's feeding time. Tell me why they, instead, you know, like the little alarm monitor that they put on their leg, like kind of like an ankle bracelet. That little big old square monitor, instead of putting it on their bracelet or on their little ankle, they clip it to their cord, you guys. Is that not insane? I'm like, no wonder why this baby is crying every time that, like, I pick him up or put him against me. He didn't want to be like chest to chest. He don't like to be, well, at the hospital, he didn't like to be like that, but it makes sense. They put the big old freaking square alarm that belongs on the leg or the bracelet on the cord. And I'm like, normally it's a freaking clip. I'm just like, what the heck? So I don't know if that's just a Rio Rancho thing or if they do that in every other state. But I know that some of my supporters on here were commenting that they had a baby too. So I'm curious to know if they do that where they live. I'll be bringing baby for you guys. We're going to do a little meet and greet with baby. I'm not going to lie. One of my supporters actually got to meet baby. One of them. One of them got to meet baby. We went, when was it? I think it was yesterday or the day before yesterday. I need to straighten that piece. We went to go eat. We had to go pick up some stuff at the store. And we went to go eat at this restaurant, and the waitress was really, really sweet, and she came in and she's like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, why? Like, why? She's like, "Oh, one of the girls in the back, she said, are you an influencer? Do you do makeup?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I do makeup." She's like, "One of the girls in the back says that she watches you, but she wasn't sure if it was you." She said, "What's your name?" And I said, "Crystal." And then she finally came, you guys. She finally came and said hi. She's so sweet. But she got to meet baby boy. What, in the Twilight Zone hospital? Did you give birth? Press. Press. I went to Press. Is that not weird though? Like, aren't they supposed, I mean, all my kids, I even have a picture. I know this is crazy, but I even have a picture of Junior when he was born. I took a picture of his little leg next to hubby's leg because at the time hubby was on probation, because he was on, what is it? He was waiting to go to court. This is before he went to prison. So he had an ankle bracelet, and I took a picture of Michael's leg and the baby's leg right next to it because the little alarm looks like an ankle bracelet, right? So, I mean, I know for a fact that they put them on their leg or on their arm, but this place does it on the, like, I'm not even playing, you guys. They clip it onto the cord. Like, you know where they cut it? And then they're supposed to put like a little clip like this, a little yellow one. It's kind of like a yellow little clip like this. They pinch it on the top. No, they put the big old fucking thing on there. I was like, what the hell, dude? That's why I feel so bad, because imagine, like, anytime you try to hold them or move them, it probably rubs on it. Pobrecito. I can't believe the boys get circumcised like a week after they are home. Used to be done before they left the hospital. Really? I have never done any of my boys. I've never done any of my boys, and hubby will not, he won't do it. He says no. He literally says no. Yeah, I've never done it, so I don't really know the process. I don't really know the process. Oh, sorry. So tomorrow I'll post a picture of the blankie that I got. Like I said, I'm gonna open all the gifts with you guys. So, oh, and I know some of you guys were still asking for the registry. I just haven't replied back to you guys. There is a password on there. I did add a password because, you know, people could be very, yeah. But I missed you guys so much. Baby was a little shy of 8 pounds. Irene, te la voy a mandar una foto. Oh, Val, you're so sweet. I told her you was having I guess you were right. House arrest, yes. Oh, he was on pre-trial for house arrest. Pre-trial. Paula, I was really shocked because those little squares are really heavy. That's why I'm saying, like, I've never seen that. And I even told hubby today because he didn't even snap, because he was like, because right now the baby, he still has the little cord, because I gave him like a little sponge bath today, because like I said, he kind of like shit all over my hands. Like it was like the exorcist. Literally, it was like the exorcist was throwing up, but not through the mouth. Yeah, baby poop. Mustard poop everywhere. Yeah, he couldn't get comfortable. That's why, like, anytime that I would try to put him, like, his chest to mine, he literally wouldn't. No, he's like, no, girl, and it's that big old square, and it's super heavy. It was. I don't know why they do that, honestly. He was in pain. I'm pretty sure I didn't do it to my boys either. It's so sad to watch them recover. It breaks my heart. Yeah, I've never seen the recovery to that because, like I said, none of my boys I've never done that. So obviously Nathaniel, my oldest, I didn't do it to him, but Jaden Jr. and the baby, they're Michael's boys, and he said, hell no. He says, he believes it's a sin, but everybody has different beliefs. I was team girl, but it's okay. He's healthy. And yeah, you never know. Maybe last baby will be, you guys are probably like, girl, you're crazy. Another one. If it happens, it happens, and I wouldn't mind it. But I don't think so. Hubby's so scared. He was traumatized. I think I did, like, I could handle going through it, but yeah, the shoulder thing getting stuck was very scary. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna fix this one more spot, and then I'm gonna go. I gotta go feed baby. I'm surprised hubby didn't call me to go. He eats every 2 hours, so I kind of have him set on a time already. Well, not that I wanted to, but that's how they had me doing it at the hospital. And I'm doing good with the breast milk, you guys, but if you guys have any other advice, in case I do need to, like, produce more milk. But as of right now, I'm doing really good. I've been drinking a lot of, well, I don't know, you guys know the hot chocolate, the abuelita one? They actually have, like, the little packages, like, hot chocolate. And I just drink them with milk, and that helps a lot. But, like, my hands are so swollen still. I wish you guys could see my ankles. Let me see if I can show you guys. Let me show you how bad it is before I leave, okay? Pero me voy a poner crema because we ashy, girl. Yes, Irene, I was super shocked about the alarm. I want to get the password from you tomorrow so I can get the baby something. Thank you, Crystal. If you want to message me and I can send it to you. Thank you. And the thing that sucks, you guys, is like how I said that I can't feel nothing on the whole right side of my body. Well, this part. And it sucks because it's hard for me to walk, man, because my foot is numb. And then it's super swollen. Like, when I tell you it's beyond swollen. It's beyond swollen. Look, I'm not gonna put lotion. You guys can see me. Toda ashy. What way can I turn so you can see? Look at. You could even see where my socks. And then my foot is so freaking fat. And this side is not. I have to use Michael's chanclas because that's how bad it is. It freaking hurts so bad. So they wanted, like I said, they said for me to go to the emergency room. But honest to God, I know this is a bad habit of me to be like, oh, I'm just going to wait, and see what happens. And I know that's really bad, especially because They're saying that it could be also, like the fact that I lost the feeling to the bottom of my foot could be an early sign of getting a blood clot. But the thing is, you guys, I'm breastfeeding. The hospital, the last time we went to the hospital to take Jaden, we waited for 7 hours. Would you feel comfortable going to a hospital where it's guaranteed to be sick people with the newborn because you breastfeed? So I am not going to go to the hospital and sit there for 7 hours. And then, like, I'm telling you, I don't even own a can of formula. So what do I do? Ow. And this is nothing, you guys. This is me actually sitting down after we ate dinner. I sat down and put my foot up for a while. And it went down. But I wish you guys can see. But you don't want to see my toes, girl. But yeah, like I can't feel none of my side. Like, let me see if I can show you. So basically, from this part, like probably from like right here. Okay, so from right here, my butt from right here. And it's like my whole butt cheek. So this from right here like this. And all the way down, 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 all the way down to right above where the back of your knee is. That's where I can't feel anything. And then all the way at the bottom of my foot, I can't feel nothing down there. After my second toe, that whole side, I can't feel it. And then when I'm walking, the back of my leg, oh, it hurts so bad. But I don't know if it's because, like, I have to limp. I know it's not that I'm trying to be stubborn, but, like, honestly, what am I going to do? Have Michael sit in the car with the baby for 7 hours till they take... I'm telling you guys, like... And the only reason why I have to go to an emergency room or wait till I go to my regular doctor's appointment is because she said for me not to bother going to an urgent care because they don't have the equipment to do what I need, which is an ultrasound or x-rays, blood work, and get results that same day. The clinic urgent care can't do that. So I'm not going to go to the hospital with the newborn baby and there's a bunch of sick people. So I don't know what the fuck to do. Like, if anybody has advice, I could pump milk, but I'm telling you guys, like, I'm still at the beginning stage of my breast milk. So, like, I get enough milk for him to eat, to feed him good enough. Like, today, the last round that I did pump with the machine, I think I got, like, a little bit under 8 ounces. And he drinks that whole thing. So what am I going to do? He eats every 2 hours. Denise, they said it had nothing to do with the epidural. They think it was because when I was delivering baby, his shoulder got stuck and they had to like twist him around in there. So they don't know if that caused damage in the inside because it was so bad that I got ripped in the inside and I had to get stitches, right? Or they think that it was from all the strength that I put into pushing him after he got stuck, that could have caused it too. But that's why I have to go to the hospital to get checked. If the swelling gets any worse, they said I had to go. And I had already told her that I lost feeling to my toes. And that's when she said, like, girl, you have to go in. But would you go? Would you take your baby to the hospital? I don't know what to do. And I feel like I tell you guys, I'm that type of person, like, I'm not a fucking little baby. When I get sick, I handle that shit and I deal with it on my own. And I do everything that is possible to avoid going to the hospital. This time that I went was the first time that I've gone to the hospital in years. But I went because I couldn't hear out of my ear and I had a really bad ear infection. So now I'm waiting. Sorry, I have to put my retainer in. It's so hard to understand what I'm saying with my retainer. I'm sorry. Well, I don't know. I don't want to take him in there with me, you guys. Candy, if that happened to you, what happened? A blood clot. could cause a stroke. I know, you guys, but I don't know. Tomorrow's day 9. And I feel like as long as I'm not on my feet, it will go, it's not as bad. And I'm not in any kind of pain besides the fact that I can't feel. So it has officially started in my house. How about you guys? Ant season. Sugar ants, I hate them. We need a spray this weekend. If you guys have problem with sugar ants, I will show you what to buy. It works really, really good. They should have not discharged you like that. Yolanda, the messed up thing is that I kept telling them, there's ants already. Okay. Oh, this is the stuff I'm drinking. It's really good. The thing is I kept telling them that, you guys, and the nurse, that was the last nurse that I had in the delivery side, she was being so fucked up to me. So she didn't care. She just wanted me out of her face. Where's my Stanley? That's what I was thinking, Elizabeth, that's the only way I would be able to do it. Because it's not me overreacting, but think about it. Taking a newborn baby to the hospital where there's guaranteed to be sick people, especially because even in peds, hold on. They can't understand me. It's because my retainer, but so even when we went to peds, they had like a very strict visitation thing. They weren't allowing only one person was allowed to visit in peds because of flu. The flu is going around so bad. So you think I want to take him to the hospital with me to get checked, knowing damn well there's the flu. I don't want to do that. So that's the only thing I could think of is having hubby stay in the car. I promise you guys that I'm not overreacting. That the last time we went to take Jaden to the hospital, we waited for 7 hours. 7 hours just to get seen in the back. Yes, and then one time before that, they were on the 7th hour, and hubby just left because he's like, fuck this. Alright. You should probably definitely get checked. And then the problem is that with my doctor, they couldn't get me until the 16th. And I'm like, lady, I'm telling you about my foot and shit. And all you could recommend is that you don't have an opening until the 16th and for me to go to the hospital. I do, you guys, believe it or not, I'm taking this whole booby milk so serious that I pound a whole lot of water now. Huh, Titi? Yeah. I live off of water now.
Are you gonna watch that show tonight or tomorrow, probably?
Which one?
The influence.
Oh, I watched a little bit, and Dad's watching it. I fell asleep, though. I didn't really watch it. I'll watch it with you now. I gotta go upstairs, go and check on the baby. And also, you know what, the nurse that I talked to on the phone, she was also saying that it could also be because all the fluids they pump in you when you deliver. But don't you think, I mean, it's day 8. Today is day 8. There's no reason why it should be like that. Oh, Karen, thank you. I don't think you were reacting at all. There's a lot of complications. Yeah, it was, let's see what happens tomorrow, you guys. If the day before yesterday, the swelling on my foot was so bad, like I really was freaking out. Like I really got scared because it was so bad, you guys. Like ask my daughter, my foot, literally, even if I put lotion on my feet, the top of my foot was cracking. like your skin, you know how it cracks? That's how swollen it was. It literally felt like a water balloon, like when I walk, from how squishy, from how fat it was. So Michael was like, you need to lay down, and he put all kinds of pillows so I could put my foot up. I'm surprised baby has not cried yet. When I had my twins, they said take frequent pills to help with breastfeeding. It helps with the swollen ankles and fatty. But the thing is, I don't. So even if it was like, if it is a nerve, the leg and the butt thing is like, don't you think it's kind of weird that the right side of my body is the only thing is kind of like that is shutting down, because it went from my butt, the back of my leg, and now the bottom of my foot. I can't feel anything. And then the swelling that's gotten bad is only on that side. I mean, I do truly think it could be a nerve or something like that, but I just think it's like, I don't know. I don't know. It's scary. What?
All those ants are under the Pandora bag.
Well, what's under it?
Nothing. I don't know.
There must be something that's spilled that they're attracted to. No, I haven't yet, Lori. I know, Caddy. I'm going to see you guys what happens tomorrow. If not, like I said, I feel like since I haven't been like all, I know it's kind of sad to say or scary to say that, but I feel kind of like I have to be like super sick for me to go in. That's just how I am. Like, I will avoid anything to have to go to the hospital, because sometimes it's a waste of time. And when I'm tired too, you guys, I haven't slept very much because baby had to be put under that blue light thing, and he was not having it. My feet had been swollen at the beginning, like the last 3 weeks of my pregnancy, they started getting swollen, which is normal. That's happened with all my pregnancies, but never this bad. But me losing my feeling, that's never happened. Ever. Lori, definitely. If I feel something, like, I'll know it. I'll know if I have to go. And I feel like I could manage it right now. What is that, Kristen? Can you message me and tell me what that is? I gotta go, you guys. I wish I could stay on longer, but I gotta go upstairs and make sure baby wakes up to feed him. Yeah, so I have an appointment, but not till the 12th. Trust me, I tried to get in there earlier. So my thing is like, if you're saying that I need to go in because it sounds bad, then why make me wait till the 16th for my doctor's appointment? Wouldn't you be like, let's see if we could get you in today, instead of just like go to the emergency room? Hey, Margarita. Yeah, that's why they want me to go to the emergency room and I can't go just to like an urgent care. Like they want me to go to an emergency room because that's the only place that has the ultrasound machine and to do blood work and get results that same day. If I go to an urgent care, they're going to tell me to go to the emergency room. I live across the street from the hospital. The problem is waiting time is 7 hours and more, especially now that there's the whole flu thing going on. Definitely don't want to take the baby. That's the only thing that sucks. But fingers crossed that it gets better and magically tomorrow I wake up and I have feeling. What is that, Irene? I don't know what that is, you guys. Okay, I'm sorry. I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll come live. If I don't come live, I promise that I'll post and keep you guys updated. But I love you guys so much. Everybody else that needs the password for the registry, I'll make a post with the link, and then you guys could message me on there. Like, comments on there that you want the password, and I could give you guys the password. Everyone else, thank you so much for all the love and prayers and all that good stuff, huh? It's from the grease that goes over. That's why I use the pink thingy, and I scrub it with that.
No, I just do it now.
Alright, it's okay. I'll try. That's a good idea, Jane. I didn't think about that. Maybe I can call tomorrow and see. And see, the nice thing about my OB doctor is that he's located in the same hospital where I delivered babies. So normally, like, if I need to get blood work or anything like that, I just go downstairs and I get it done right there and then. I don't have to go somewhere else, and they get me in right away. But I love you guys so much. I will see you guys or talk to you guys later. I'll probably go live on supporters on there too, just because it's like a little bit more private. Irene, I haven't done it yet. I have it right there because los quiero abrir todos at the same time, so I'm waiting for the rest of them to come in. But I was telling Michael today that we should do it. Well, he's been wanting to do it, but I was like, let's just wait till this week when I check the mail. Margarita, message me. I'm going to post it, I promise. I'll get off now and I'll post the link to the registry. And then comment on there if you guys want the password or my P.O. box, okay? But I love you guys. Sweet dreams. Have a good night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, or I'll make a post, okay? Good night. Bye.